Hello, welcome to episode 32 of Green Herb Gaming. I am back playing, I am delighted to be playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy once again. I will be playing the Ice Cavern level on Peacekeeper's World. So this is the second world. Once again. So come on, Spyro, are you ready? Are you ready, Spyro? Spyro is ready. Spyro is ready to rock and roll, and I'm going to get my live chat rolling here now on my phone. So we're all ready to rock and roll. Hello both Black Knight the Gamer and Aiden Dennison. Great to have you both here on episode 32 of Green Herb Gaming. Playing some more Spyro the Dragon. This is the Reignited Trilogy. This is my childhood, as I've pointed out a million times already, but sure, I might as well make it 1,000,001 times now. So this is Ice Cavern. Can I say again a millionth time also that Toys for Bob, the developers of this fantastic game, I told my friends about this game and they said it was childish and stupid. I said screw them. Oh, fist bump to you, Black Knight the Gamer. You are legendary. You are legendary. Man, those same people are playing Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and plenty of other adult games. Now, by definition, does the fact that these kids are playing these adult games make those games kids games? Point is, every game is a kids game because kids play every game. Don't worry about those. Don't worry about those guys. You are dead right to say screw them. I'm making a Christmas list and now I'm taking a break to watch this. Ah, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode of Green Herb Gaming. I really appreciate that, man. That's great support and I really appreciate that. So the developers of this game have done an absolutely fantastic job remastering the classic PlayStation 1 games, Spyro 1, 2 and 3. This is Spyro 1 by the way. Onto PlayStation 4. I mean, Spyro has never looked so, detailed and amazing, and the world around him and the music as well. So Toys for Bob, the developers of this game, they've done an absolutely fantastic job with this remaster. Hello, ugly giant, whatever you are. Goodbye. I've collected my first gem. Hey, don't you throw snowballs at me. Don't you throw snowballs at me. Yeah, you're next. I'm going to rescue my very first dragon after I burn some, whatever they are. Whatever those things are. Early. I don't know if I should get this or my heroes won justice. I'm new to this game, but there is boss fights. Is there? Yes, there's boss fights in this game. I'll give you a little rundown of what Spyro the Dragon is all about. Black Knight the Gamer. Oh, I think I did before actually. Sorry. So you play as a purple dragon called Spyro, and he's got to rescue his world. He's got to save the dragons, and he's got to get back the gems, which are the treasure of his world. And you're running around, you're jumping around, you're charging, you're shooting flames. And that's what I did when I was a little kid on PlayStation 1. This game was my childhood. No problem, Aiden. No problem. This game was my childhood. So I spent many a day, or a month. I spent a lot of time doing all that, collecting gems and saving dragons, and running around and charging and burning enemies. And I get to do it all over again in glorious high definition thanks to this amazing remaster. I didn't think I'd ever get to see this. Did he just dab? Did he just dab? Wait. Black Knight the Gamer, did he just dab? Ha! Well, it's not really a dab as such, but it looks like a dab. That was quite funny. Anyway, don't dab it allowed. I'm having Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze memories in this game. Oh yeah, it is a little bit like Tropical Freeze. You're right, this level. Yeah. Has that ice feeling to it. Another fantastic platforming game, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. You've got good taste in gaming, Black Knight. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever get to see the day where Spyro the Dragon comes back, and comes back properly as well. Not deformed and Frankenstein and just like mummified, you know, not the remains of Spyro the Dragon that we saw in Skylanders, but the real Spyro. So I never thought I'd get to see that day. Is this game available on Wii U? Oh Jesus Christ, it's definitely not available on Wii U. But I'm guessing it will come to Nintendo Switch, because when this game got announced, it appeared on Nintendo's UK store website, but got quickly removed. So I'm guessing that Toys for Bob wanted to have this game polished and released as soon as possible on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And I think now they're going to be hard at work porting it onto Nintendo Switch. That's my theory anyway, otherwise it wouldn't have appeared on Nintendo UK's store. So I'm so happy that this day has arrived, the day where I get to play with my purple little buddy again, Spyro the Dragon, collect all those gems again, save all those dragons, and relive my childhood. And my childhood has never looked and sounded so better in this fantastic remaster. So thank you, Toys for Bob. And the ironic thing about it is, I better save this dragon first. What am I doing, ignoring the dragon? Hello, John Nagel. Finally watched it live.
Big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Thanks for that advice. I have a question. Yep, fire away. Oh, wait. Let me rephrase that. Fire away. Did you get it? Fire. I won't quit my day job. Are you going to stream on Thanksgiving? Well, you've given me a fantastic idea, actually. I will. I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but I am. Yep. When is Thanksgiving? Because I'm Irish and I don't know anything about Thanksgiving. What day is Thanksgiving? But I will definitely do a special Thanksgiving stream. It's given me a fantastic idea, actually. Thursday. Yep, this Thursday. Stay tuned for a special Thanksgiving episode of Green Herb Gaming. I won't say what it is now because it'll spoil things. There's 400 gems here and I've 3 more dragons to collect. This is going to be a beefy episode. I like it. Let's keep it going. I like the beefy episodes. This could last anywhere between 30 and 60 minutes. Boom, I love it. We kind of do. I mean, Ireland is a massively multicultural country now. There's so many cultures living in Ireland, celebrating all sorts of holidays. So yeah, we do. We don't celebrate. We don't. How can I say? Like, we don't celebrate it as a national holiday in Ireland, but there is like an Irish Americans and American Irish and just Americans in general who live in Ireland. So yeah, it is celebrated, but just not to the extent of what it would be celebrated in America. But I'm going to be celebrating it. I get a turkey sandwich. I get a turkey sandwich and I go live. Hello Aidan, welcome back. We're just talking about Thanksgiving and Black Knight Gamer was telling me it's on a Thursday. He's asking me do we celebrate it in Ireland. We don't celebrate it as much as it would be celebrated in America, but there was lots of Americans living in Ireland who would celebrate it. And I was just joking, I was going to say I can have a turkey sandwich and I can do a live stream, because I'm doing a very special Thanksgiving live stream of Greenhouse Gaming this Thursday. So stay tuned to that. Stuff my face with turkey. The best. Oh, God, he's laughing at me. Don't you laugh at me. Yeah, who's laughing now? Huh? Who's laughing now? Fatality. My stuffy face turkey. Sounds like a plan. Oh no, I found myself there. So the big enemies with the big don't you be throwing snowballs at me, I told you. Oh man. This is why I love Spyro so much. Yeah, stage fatality, rest in peace, Spyro squashed like a pancake. Well, I came back and I blew him off the cliff, so I got the last laugh there. Greenhouse Gaming got the He's dabbing again, that's definitely a dab. He's dabbing, look at him, watch him, he's dabbing. Watch him in the distance, he probably won't do it now if he gets seen. He's like shy and all that. Watch, he dabs. Come on, dab again. Watch now. Watch it. Any second now. We'll do a dab. Come on. That's actually, well, it's not really a dab so much, but it's kind of, he thinks it's Christmas. Who thinks it's Christmas? Who thinks it's Christmas? You coming out with your random quotes again, Mr. John Nagan. I'm confused now. Which way? Oh, this way. Oh, Spyro. You know what? This game actually reminds me of a Spyro the Dragon game I played on Game Boy Advance. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of bashing of Pancake. I know I've been doing a lot of bashing of any Spyro game released after Spyro 3. But I do want to say that I did play a fantastic Spyro the Dragon game on the Game Boy Advance. It was called Spyro Season of Ice. And obviously this level is called Ice Cavern. It's really given me a lot of memories of that game. I think the comment section has... will somebody leave a test comment on my chat there? A test comment. I think my comments have decided to pause without my notice. Oh, it's fine, it's back. I don't know why I didn't sub to Aiden, but I'll do it now. You better do it. I'm only joking. And that's nice of you. Yeah, that can happen. Sometimes you just wouldn't realise. Dabba dab dab. Oh my God, please stop with your randomness. I'm only joking. Dabba dab dab. Yeah. Let's all sing the dabba dab dab song, whatever that is. Right. I just remembered I used to have a Spyro game called Spyro A Dragon's Tale. Yeah, that was one of the shit ones. Straight out about it. That was one of the shit Spyro games that I bashed. There's only 3 Spyro the Dragon games, and those are the 3 original Spyro games on PlayStation. And this game is the remaster of those games. Every Spyro game released after Spyro the Dragon 3, Year of the Dragon on PlayStation 1 is a shit excuse for a Spyro game. And don't even get me started on Skylanders. Skylanders is I'll tell you what Skylanders is, okay? And I'm going to go deep here now. I know we've got some young people listening, watching and all that, but I'm just going to say it anyway. This is the story of Spyro the Dragon. So Spyro the Dragon is going to sit here for a minute or so, and he's going to hear his tragic story. I liked it. I didn't think it was bad. Oh man, that game is well. You might have liked it. That's good that you liked it. But as a long-term Spyro the Dragon fan, that is not Spyro the Dragon to me. That game is shit to me. That is not Spyro the Dragon. This morning I saw a notification from you and it said happy birthday Pro Chronix Vlogs. Yeah, one of my best supporters and subscribers, no favourism here, but one of my best supporters, today is his birthday, Pro Chronix Vlogs. So big shout out to the birthday boy, Pro Chronix Vlogs. Today is his birthday. What year did it first come out? Spyro the Dragon first came out in, I think it was 1996 or 1997. It could even be 1998. I'm not too sure of the exact year, but it was mid-90s. Anyway, this is the tragic tale of Spyro the Dragon. Okay, so Mr. Ted Price from Insomniac Games gave birth to Spyro the Dragon. And Spyro the Dragon had a fantastic life on PlayStation 1 with Spyro 1, Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. But then Ted Price, he gave away his child. He gave up his child and he passed around his child to many bad people. That was my first Spyro game, and my birthday is June 7th. Hint, hint. I'll get to that in a second now. So, Spyro was passed around to many different homes, and he had a terrible life. A terrible life on PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 3. He had an absolutely terrible life. Okay, Spyro has now become female for this point. Spyro the Dragon has now become female. And then, a very, very bad person called Activision took advantage of and raped Spyro. Tragic, isn't it? And Spyro gave birth to Skylanders. So Skylanders was born from evil. And that was Skylanders, and that was the worst thing ever. But then Toys for Bob saw their wrongdoings and decided to bring Spyro the Dragon back to his original form, and that's what we have here. That's a tragic story of Spyro the Dragon. Boom. So there you go. It's a tragic story of Spyro the Dragon. So in my view, I'm not bashing, so Aidan, if that was your birthday game and you enjoyed it, that's cool, man. But as a long-term, hardcore Spyro the Dragon fan who grew up with the 3 original, and in my view, only Spyro the Dragon games, every Spyro the Dragon game released after Spyro 3 is not a Spyro the Dragon game, and Skylanders is just absolutely just terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Would you agree, Andor? What do you have to say, Andor? What's your comment about this?
Thank you for releasing me.
Man, a few words. Man, a few words. Okay, well, that's probably... Yeah, he's saying thank you for releasing me, because Spyro was trapped in a dark place for a very, very long time, and he's now been released, and he can be himself again. He can be himself again. So it is kind of ironic, isn't it, that Toys for Bob, the developers of Skylanders, are actually the developers of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. There's irony there, isn't there? How many, so I have 165 out of 400 gems, and I have 3 out of 5 dragons. There's no dragon eggs in this course, unfortunately. I love chasing those dragon eggs. That dragon turned into a fairy. I didn't take any notice of that, actually. Oh yeah, but no. When you rescue a dragon, these fairies will allow you to save your progress, so you don't have to, start from the start if you lose a life. He's a free soul now. He's a free soul, exactly. Spyro the Dragon is now a free soul once again, and he can come and go as he pleases. Hello, Asher. What do you have to say about Spyro the Dragon being back?
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
I don't know, you tell me. The old age is getting to that dragon. Okay, now it's time to make my stream interactive. No problem, Aiden. No problem at all, man. No problem at all. I want to keep this stream interactive. Black Knight the Gamer, if you grew up with a game, your childhood game, if that game got passed on to another game developer, and that other game developer completely changed that game, changed everything about it, everything you loved about that game was changed forever, would you embrace that change? Or would you turn away from that change? Would you still, would you buy the new game, your new game, or would you turn away from it? Like me old. Well, not gonna lie, you said it, not me. Oh God. Well, that's what I get now for insulting my elders. That's what happens now when I insult my elders. My childhood game, okay, Donkey Kong, okay. What would you do if Donkey Kong became a battle royale game? And Donkey Kong looked like a tiger. And instead of throwing barrels, he was throwing flowers. And the whole point of the game was to do dabs in every player on the map. And the more stabs you performed, the higher your score. I'm just giving an example of how radically changed that game could be. What would you do, Black Knight the Gamer? Would you embrace that change? Or would you say, fuck that? That ain't Donkey Kong. I ain't buying it. What would you do? What would your reaction be if they completely changed Donkey Kong and everything about it? This level is actually bringing back so many memories. Donkey Kong is a fantastic game. But Black Knight the Gamer, what would you do if your childhood game Donkey Kong? Oh, here we go. Go to Nintendo and say, "Freak you people," and take all the Donkey Kong. I love it. Well, no, that is exactly how I felt when Spyro the Dragon. Back, my phone had stupid updates. No problem, man. Have a look at the conversation I had there with Black Knight the Gamer. Basically, I asked Black Knight the Gamer what would he do if his childhood game was completely changed. Would he embrace that change, or would he be angry and turn away from that change? And you can see in the comment his response. That's absolutely hilarious. But that's exactly how I felt when Spyro the Dragon changed. When Spyro the Dragon got new developers, and those new developers changed Spyro forever, I hated it. I hated it, okay? But you know what? There was a part of me that could just about tolerate games like Spyro's A Hero's Tale, or even Legend of Spyro, okay? But when I saw Skylanders, I was like Black Knight the Gamer. I was ready to rip off the heads of Activision. That's how angry I was, and that I've lived with that anger for over a decade. So you can imagine how happy I was, and joyful I was, and pleased I was when this game, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, a remaster of the 3 original and only Spyro the Dragon games, got announced. Who were the original developers of Spyro the Dragon? I'm going to burn Activision, laughs evilly. Your voice is back. My voice is back, just like Spyro the Dragon. Burn Activision. Activision, if you're listening to this, you're going to burn. No, but you've got to give Activision some respect here, because they did at least, agree to bring these 3 Spyro games back, along with Toys for Bob. So they changed their ways. So you got to give Activision some bit of credit. But at the time, that's how I felt about Activision. I was ready to burn. This is Activision. This is you. Burn. Back in the day, I was ready to burn. So I lived with that hate for 10 years. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. The original developers of Spyro the Dragon were Insomniac Games. You may know Insomniac Games from Spider-Man on PS4 and Sunset Overdrive on Xbox One. A guy called Ted Price is behind Insomniac Games. So those are the original developers. So yeah, that's why I asked that question. So let me ask the question to you now, Aidan. What would you do if your childhood game laugh like a villain? Okay, let me do this. That's my evil. I've been told that's my evil laugh. I've been told that's my evil laugh. Yeah. I've been told that's my evil laugh. So yeah. Aidan, what would you do if your childhood game changed forever? If there was new developers developing the game and they changed everything about it, how would you feel about it? Would you embrace that change, or would you be angry like I was when Spyro the Dragon changed? Because I was, as I said, I was really annoyed. So yeah, the original developers were Insomniac Games. They originally developed the three first and only Spyro the Dragon games. Black Knight the Gamer, maybe one of these days you could do a Donkey Kong gameplay. Maybe I would jump off a building. Man, that's the action. I'm not going to lie, that's not far off from my reaction, man. When I saw Skylanders, that was my reaction. Like, Skylanders was actually called Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Like, I had some hope that because they included the name Spyro, there was a part of me that was thinking, well, you know, maybe it'll still be a Spyro game. And then I saw the gameplay, and I was like, yeah, I was like you. I was ready to jump off a building. That's how bad I felt, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, Spyro has been through a rocky road. I gave you his tragic tale. He's been through dark times. I mean, it was all laughs and smiles on the PlayStation 1, where he was born with the three original and only Spyro the Dragon games with Insomniac Games, the developers. But once Insomniac Games were no longer the developers of Spyro the Dragon, Spyro looked stupid. Oh man, he looked absolutely retarded in Skylanders. He looked like Frankenstein. Like, he looked like... Oh, he just looked really terrible. Absolutely terrible. It was shocking how terrible he looked. So yeah, once Insomniac Games stopped being the developers and new developers started making Spyro games, whenever you stream, only like 4 people show up and you have 81 subs. Where are they? Different time zones, man. Different time zones, and a lot of those subs probably don't even be on YouTube anymore, to be honest. I have my regular subs, and you're one of them. Aidan is one of them. John Nagel is one of them. Pro Chronic Vlogs is one of them, but he's celebrating his birthday right now. I've got, you know, I have 81 subs, but to be fair, like, not all of them. PewDiePie, who threw a snowball at me? Who threw that? Who fucking threw that? I'm gonna find you and burn you. PewDiePie has millions and millions and millions and millions of viewers. If he did a live stream right now, he's not gonna get all of those views. So yeah, when new developers started making Spyro the Dragon, you know, they changed it. I didn't like that change. I didn't embrace that change. To be honest with you, I could tolerate a few of them. There was some pretty good. Raise his hand slowly for throwing a snow. Aidan, that was you. I forgive you. Who is the maker of Spyro? Well, if you've been paying attention in class, the original creator of Spyro the Dragon was Ted Price, along with his team at Insomniac Games. So not just Ted Price, but basically Ted Price's Insomniac Games is the original creator of Spyro the Dragon. And Ted Price, along with his team at Insomniac Games, created 3 fantastic Spyro the Dragon games, Spyro 1, 2 and 3 on PlayStation 1. Then the rights to the Spyro the Dragon franchise got picked up by other developers, and those other developers made new Spyro the Dragon games, aka shit Spyro the Dragon games. And the shittest of all Spyro the Dragon games happened when Activision got the rights to the Spyro the Dragon franchise, when they made Skylanders. And my reaction to Skylanders as a long-term Spyro the Dragon fan was fuck you Activision and fuck you Skylanders. And that went on for over 10 years. But now I'm saying thank you Skylanders and thank you Toys for Bob, the developers of all Skylanders, for bringing back these 3 games. Who's the developer now? The developer is Toys for Bob. which also developed Skylanders, but they decided to bring back the original Spyro games now. And the publisher remains Activision. So Activision have the rights to the Spyro the Dragon franchise, and it is Toys R Bob who developed the games for them. I used to like Skylanders, but never played Spyro. Sits on the edge and looks at Spyro. Hey buddy, how are you? I fall off the edge. Do I have to stand in the... Yeah, you stand in the corner. You stand in the... No, actually you don't stand in the corner. You sit down and you open your ears and you listen. You pay attention in class. That's what you do. Well, if you love Skylanders, that's cool. That is cool. But you gotta understand that you didn't grow up playing Spyro the Dragon. Let's say I knew nothing about Donkey Kong, your childhood game, and they changed Donkey Kong and made him a woman, and instead of throwing barrels, she threw flowers, and it was all about Battle Royale. Imagine if I turned around to you and said, oh my god, this is an amazing game, I love that game. You would be so angry. You would be like, that is not Donkey Kong. Stop talking about the game in such a positive way. That's how I feel when I hear people talk about Skylanders in a positive way. Like, it might be a good game for a lot of people, for a lot of different reasons. But for me, as a Spyro the Dragon fan, that is an absolute shit game, Skylanders. So that's the story. I've told the story now time in and time out. The story of how Spyro the Dragon came to be, what happened to him over the years, and how he came back. Spyro sneezes at me. Oh no, I'm going to get a dragon sickness. Oh man, you're hilarious in this episode, Aiden. You're hilarious. I love it. You're really making this stream entertaining. I love it. Am I lost or something? Where am I going? Everybody going to strike on strike for it. Everybody going on strike for that. You mean like you'd go on strike if they did that with Donkey Kong? No, that's how I felt, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's the kind of anger that was going through my mind when I saw games like Skylanders. And even the Legend of Spyro was a bit like shocking as well. Like, so yeah, pretty much my reaction too. It's got an interesting story, you know. Oh yeah, so that's how I feel. That's how I felt when Activision got hold of the Spyro the Dragon franchise and developed Skylanders. It just wasn't a Spyro the Dragon game for me. It just wasn't Spyro the Dragon. It was nothing to do with Spyro the Dragon. Thank you. I'm going to be here however long you feel like playing. Oh man, no problem at all, man. You've actually made this stream so entertaining. You really have. You've done that. I want you to know that. I want you to know right now that you've actually made this stream entertaining, and you've made me laugh, and you've entertained me. You know that is down to you, Aiden. My most favourite was Disney Infinity. I actually haven't played that game, no, but it's a bit like Skylanders. It's a bit like it. I think the best of all are actually Amiibo, and I'll tell you why. Because unlike Skylanders, you can actually use Amiibo in multiple games, even third-party games. So they're not just a figure that you use in one game, they're actually figures you use in multiple games. And I think personally they look better. I personally think that the detail of Amiibo are better than Skylanders. Skylanders look like plastic toys, whereas Amiibos look like somebody turned Mario into a figurine. Like that's how it looks. It looks that good. Yeah, I could make a whole movie about the story of Spyro the Dragon, how he came to be, and his tragic upbringing, and where he is now as a person. It's an amazing story, and I would love to sit down with somebody from Insomniac Games, Ted Price preferably, Activision, Toys R Bob, and all the many developers that developed those games, and I would love to just tell them how I feel in the most respectful possible way, of course, without getting thrown out of the building. But I would, because I think it's an amazing story, and I think it's a story that needs to be told, really. You know, because it's such a beloved franchise. A lot of people love this franchise. They were so happy to hear that it was coming back, you know, including me, of course. They really get pushed. Look at the size of your fists, huh? And your armor. Well, you know what? Your fists and your armor are not going to go nowhere because, boom, bye. See you down the end. Can someone leave a test comment? Again, sorry. Somebody leave a test comment on my chat there, because I think my YouTube could be acting up again. It does happen from time to time, unfortunately. You know, I think one of the best things about Spyro the Dragon being back is the fact that I get to actually live stream this game. That's the best part. That's the best part of it all for me. My friend was saying a word called gobshite. What does that mean? That is actually funny. That is actually... I'll tell you why in a second. Spyro looks at me and says, "You're not going to get sick." Well, time to fall off the edge for no reason. He was living on the edge a bit too much there, wasn't he? He wasn't living on the edge. He was jumping on the edge. What's it called? Your friend was saying a word called gobshite. I actually made a video called gobshite, so he must have been watching one of my videos. That's funny. It's a word in Ireland that we use to describe very dumb people. I don't mean dumb people as in offensively dumb, as in somebody who has learning difficulties. You know, just dumb, like somebody's acting dumb. What is it with falling off the edge? I have no idea. They must love falling off the edge. Dang it! I still have 20 lives. Plenty of lives. Plenty of lives, man. What did you make? When did you make that video? Oh god, that was oh Jesus, 5 years ago. Ouch! Something like that. Anyway. Good while, good while back actually. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see those. There's actually a few of those gems around. I didn't actually see them. Oh, you're the one that throws a snowball at me. Oh, I'm gonna have my revenge. When did you make that? 4 years ago. How did you know it was 4 years ago? How did you know that? No throwing snowballs. I got a trophy. I have no idea why, but I got a trophy. So I was talking earlier about a Spyro the Dragon game that I played on my Game Boy Advance called Spyro Seasons of Ice. I'm going to say Season of Ice. Pancakes, more like pancakes. Makes a stupid face. I actually would love to have some pancakes right now. You came across it. I bet my friends are Nintendo haters since they play all these PS4 games like GTA and other games like that because they never talk about Nintendo. Well, there's a difference between a gamer and a Nintendo hater. Maybe those people just like to play a PlayStation. But would they bully you for liking Nintendo? Like if you started talking to them about Nintendo, would they bully you or laugh at you? Because I think there's a difference between, there's a big difference between, we're all gamers. We all like different games and different consoles. So those guys could just be fans of PlayStation. But if I got to see them, I would know straight away if they were Nintendo haters or not. Would they insult you or mock you for liking Nintendo? Oh man, how am I going to get up there now? Oh, here we go. I think I need to go around here. Let's save them. You save what? I'm confused now. Get off the cliff. Oh god, ouch! He got me! He got me good there. Get off the cliff. They will make fun of me because I like Nintendo and they say who even plays Nintendo? 20 plus million people who own a Nintendo Switch in less than 2 years on the market play Nintendo. The 12 million people who bought Super Mario Odyssey in just over a year are the people who still play Nintendo. These people, they don't like facts. If you present those facts to these, and by the way, they're 100% Nintendo haters. 100% Nintendo haters. Everything to them is either their PS4 or their Xbox One. They don't have a perspective outside of their gaming bubble. I own a PlayStation 4, which I'm playing right now. and the Nintendo Switch, and my 3DS as well. So I would consider myself a gamer who plays multiple consoles and multiple games, but these people, they just, I don't know what satisfaction they get out of it. I really can't understand what satisfaction they get from it, but they just love to hate Nintendo. I have to leave and I won't come back. Joking, back in 5 minutes. No problem, man. No problem. Oh man, you're actually funny in this stream. It's actually, I like it. Ragnar. Hello, Ragnar. Do you actually...
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready.
Wait, no, do I actually what?
They were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Ready to put your name back on lights, Spyro. Ready to stand beside Kratos from God of War and say, I was making money before you were bald, bitch. That's what Spyro the Dragon is ready for. Sorry, Black the Gamer, I don't understand. Do I actually, as in, do I actually what? Sorry. But yeah, those guys you're talking about are clearly Nintendo haters. Just don't even bother with them. Just don't even bother. Don't even care about them. Just continue being you. Play the games you want to play. Live the life you want to live. Just don't be bothered by what life they live. If they want to play a PS4 over and over again, let them. Because one time I was talking about Donkey Kong and they said he looks like freaking wheel. And I got, he looks like a freaking wheel? What the fuck? That's the most random description of Donkey Kong I've ever heard in my life. He looks like a wheel. I don't understand. That is, you know what? Just ignore them. Continue playing Donkey Kong. Enjoy playing Donkey Kong. Enjoy Nintendo gaming, and ignore these people because they get satisfaction from annoying you. They get satisfaction from being Nintendo haters. Just know yourself that what they're saying is complete bullshit. Like, for instance, nobody plays Nintendo. I just pointed out to you that over 20 million people own the Nintendo Switch in less than 2 years of that console being on the market. 12 million people have bought Super Mario Odyssey in just over a year. There's over 1,000 games on Nintendo Switch right now. Or 10,000. There's a lot of games, I know, no, not 10,000. Over 1,000 games on Switch right now. So let that guy talk crap, and you continue playing your console. Did I get a key? Oh, I didn't get that key. Yeah, Nintendo haters, man, they're coming all shapes and sizes from all over the world, man. They're pretty crazy. Like you said, yeah, be yourself, man. Nintendo is the best company in my opinion. I always approach this from a very logical way. I think it's opinion, really. It's opinion. Like I don't think there's a best company. I think there's a company that does things their way. Like I think for Nintendo, that's exactly what they do. They do things their way. They innovate, they surprise, and they like to be original. I think for Sony, they just want to be the best. You know, the best graphics, the best games, just the best in general. For Microsoft, I think Microsoft just want to be PC. I mean, like gaming. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. Actually, I would tend to agree with you that they are definitely the best gaming company, because they focus 100% primarily on gaming. Everything to Nintendo is gaming. For Sony, they like to talk about technology. They like to talk about specs. And then they make the game. So it's for Sony, it's specs first, then gameplay. But for Nintendo, it's always gameplay first. Gameplay is everything to Nintendo, and that's why like Super Mario Odyssey sells 12 million in just over a year, because the gameplay. Oh, I'm gonna drown. So yeah, I would tend to agree with you, but let's not make this into a console war kind of a thing. Even though it's not a console war. It's just us having an opinion. But I just think at the end of the day, we're all gamers here, and we all play different consoles. Most of us own more than one console. I do. I own a PS4 and a Switch. So at my core, I'm a gamer. I always have been. I always will be. So I would never describe myself as a fanboy. Definitely, fanboys are just so annoying. For me, they don't represent gaming. They represent what's wrong with gaming, in my view. They're everything. They're the cancer of gaming. Fanboys. And these people who start these console wars. There is no console war. There's the gaming industry, and in that industry, there's multiple consoles that all have their own advantages and disadvantages at times. And they all do their own thing. So yeah, just black out a gamer. Just be a gamer and be happy to be a gamer and be proud to be a gamer. And if you like to play Donkey Kong, you play Donkey Kong. You enjoy it, and you let nobody stop you from doing that. I mean, I'm sure you don't go around bullying them for playing whatever game they play, you know? I want to know what I said to a kid who was bothering me. What did you say to him? Did you call him a gobshite? That would have been so funny. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, size of those fists. Who was bullying me over Nintendo, which I love Nintendo? Yeah, what did you say to him? What did you say to him? But I do think it's best to just ignore him. But nonetheless, I'd like to know what you said to him. Oh man, I'm lost again. How about the dragons? Just need to have... Wait, I think I need to glide here somewhere. Oh, shite! Reigniting. It's not over Nintendo, but oh right here. What was he saying to you? What was he bothering you about? Man, assholes are a part of life. I mean, they just are. You're gonna get assholes everywhere, and you know, there can be assholes to you about many different things. Assholes are just, you know, they're just part of life, unfortunately. He said, haha, you failed, and I said, you know what else failed? Your dad's condom, and everybody... Oh my god, that is priceless. That is absolutely priceless. I love that. What a comeback. I would presume that he was speechless. I'm going to presume that guy was speechless after hearing that. I mean, how do you respond to that? Boom. You just don't respond to that, really. Like, you're owned when you hear that. Like, you have been owned. People like that don't have a life. Do you know what? You're right. They don't have a life because they spend what should be their life worrying about other people's lives and criticizing other people's. So instead of living their life, they're criticizing somebody else's life. He said "F you" and walked away. that's the typical response. That's when you know that you don't have a comeback. That's when you know you don't have a comeback, especially when they walk away like that as well. Okay, where is that key? Oh, don't tell me I gotta glide all the way over there. Surely that can't be the way to go. Yeah, that sure as hell ain't the right way to go anyway. But as I was saying, it's so cool to be able to live stream Spyro the Dragon. I think that's the best part of the Reignited Trilogy for me, is being able to share, you know, my passion of that game. Mindtex Gaming! Hello to you, man! Welcome to episode 32 of Green Hub Gaming. I'm back once again playing my childhood game, my childhood PlayStation classic game, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. And we're all having a good old time here. Blacknet the Gamers here. Aiden is taking a break. And my father is here as well. We're all having a good old time playing Spyro the Dragon. I'm just talking there about just so cool to be able to stream my childhood game, Spyro the Dragon. So I currently have 360 out of 400 gems. So how are you keeping, by the way, Mindpix Gaming? How are you keeping? And I'm going to keep this stream interactive. I've asked Black the Gamer this, and I've asked Aiden this. I couldn't ask my dad this because I don't know if he really grew up playing any real video games. So I'm going to ask you a question, Mindpix. What would you do if your childhood game got radically changed? I mean radically changed. And my friends are Nintendo haters in school. Man, Nintendo haters are wide and far. You just have to ignore them and continue to be yourself and do what makes you happy. And don't let these sad, miserable bastards, you know, bring you down. The only person that can bring you down is you. Nobody else can bring you down. So Mindpix Gaming, what would you do if your childhood game got radically changed? You know, new developers were developing it and they changed everything about your childhood game and everything you loved about it was completely changed. Would you embrace that change, or would you be angry and turn away from that game? And my friends are the bad part is that I sit by them. Yeah, that's the worst part, when you actually have to be around them. It's like being around shit, basically. Like, the smell of shit. You know, you're with that shit, like, you know, the whole time. You just don't want to be there. Man, all I can say to you, man, I'm listening to you and I'm hearing you, but you need to just ignore these people, because people like that are far and wide, and there's no getting away from them. The only person that can bring you down is you. You continue being who you are. You continue playing the games you want to play. Be yourself at all times. They're not going to bring you down. The only person that's going to bring you down is you. And you have to take that on board. You have to understand that. I would try to experience the changes and see how I feel about it. That's a good answer. I wish I actually had that confidence. That's a great answer, Mindpix Gaming. I love that answer. And they are supposed to be friends. They're not friends. I can tell you right now that if they bully you, first and foremost, if they bully you, they're not your friends. Stay away from those people. They're not your friends. The only game I played when I was young was a shit tennis game. Okay, what would you do if that tennis game suddenly became golf? Sorry, that's just a random response. That's all I can say at quick notice. So, Mindpix Gaming is a fantastic... Okay, so let's say you do experiencing it. Let's say, like for instance, my childhood game. Hello, little low gamer. Where's the red and yellow herb? It's all about the green herb here, man. It's all about the green herb. The reason I went with green herb is because it's the most recognizable herb in the Resident Evil series. I love that comment, by the way. A legendary comment, and welcome to episode 32 of Green Herb Gaming. Great to have you in there. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more gaming content. And shout out to all my regular subs that you see above you, including Mindpix Gaming, Blacknet the Gamer, Aiden Denston as well. And a big shout out to Pro Chronics Vlogs as well. Please subscribe to Pro Chronics Vlogs. And they always go like some no balls. You do that, man. You just gotta be yourself. You just have to be yourself, man. You can't allow people like that to bring you down. So Aiden, that is a fantastic answer to that question. That is a fantastic question. I love that answer. And they always... Okay, I was looking at the comments there. I'm confusing myself here now. So Mindpix Gaming, let's say that you do, you try it out and you experience these new changes. But what would you do with every single thing that you loved about that game? Like for me, when I played Spyro the Dragon... Welcome back, Aiden. Welcome back. For me, Mindpix Gaming, when I played the original Spyro the Dragon game, for me that game was about collecting gems and saving dragons. So Aiden, what would you do if you did experience it and every single thing you loved about that game was gone? How would you feel then, Mindpix Gaming? So I want to keep the stream interactive. The reason I ask this is because when I was introduced to Spyro the Dragon 1, 2 and 3 on PlayStation 1, I fell in love with that series. I loved collecting those gems and saving those dragons. But then when Insomniac Games, the original developers of the series, went away and other developers started making Spyro, it changed, and it just took away everything that made Spyro. That's actually kind of hard to answer. Well, okay, I respect that, but think of a game you love right now. Any game at all. Think of why you love that game. And imagine if every single thing you loved about that game was gone. And a new game in the series came out. Same name, they had the same name in the series, but everything you loved about that game was gone. Would you support that game? Would you support that game? I'm not trying to kind of, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to like force you into an answer here. I'm just trying to kind of word it better, you know? Fortnite Battle Royale for right now. Fortnite Battle Royale for right now. Yeah, why not? Bit of Fortnite. Right, no, it's a bit of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Right now. So yeah, look, when I like same. Okay, well, okay. Good example. What if Fortnite Battle Royale no longer had Battle Royale? And what if it was a team deathmatch? As an example now. And what if everything you liked about Fortnite Battle Royale changed? And it no longer was a free game? And you had to pay a subscription service. What if it was like €10 a month to play this game and they radically changed everything about it and it was no longer a Battle Royale? How would you feel? Because that's how I felt when I saw Skylanders. Because Spyro the Dragon is about this cute purple dragon, not a fucking sadistic looking cannibal in Skylanders, but a cute purple Spyro the Dragon. It's all about him collecting gems and saving dragons. None of that, and I repeat, none of that is in Skylanders. So that's why I hate that series so much. Fuck that, I'm going to PUBG. I would stop playing it because Save the World is trash. Well, there you go. So thank you for that answer. Great feedback, because that's exactly how I felt when I saw Skylanders. I was like, fuck Skylanders, it's trash. Spyro the Dragon is all about saving dragons and collecting gems, just like Fortnite is all about, you know, Battle Royale. So thank you for that interactivity. Okay, I need to figure out where to go here. Thankfully the stream is interactive, because if it wasn't interactive, this would be such a boring stream, wouldn't it? I need to figure out how to get up there to get that key. Okay, I need to get up. I'm pointing at the screen. I'm actually pointing at the screen. Sometimes I do live streams with my phone. I'm pointing at the screen, nobody can see it. That's so funny. Spyro is getting lonely. Spyro is cool. Spyro likes his own company. And he's got Sparks as well. I'd love to play more of this on my channel, but it's hard to do when my channel is based around 100% Let's Plays. I'm forgetting everything. Oh yeah. Well, I'm very flexible on my channel. Very flexible. I recently took a break from my live game play streams, and I actually did a series called Johnny Talks, where I talk about real life topics. Crash is so jealous right now. I guarantee you this game is going to sell more than Crash Bandicoot. I don't care what anyone says. This game is going to sell more than Crash Bandicoot. Then he's going to get jealous. But yeah, I did a Johnny Talk series, Little Low Gamer, completely unrelated to gaming. Sometimes it's okay to kind of kind of like balance out your channel with other content, you know. It's very hard when you limit if you limit your YouTube channel to something. It's kind of, oh God Almighty, he got me for a good one there, didn't he? He got me for a good one there. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say limit your YouTube channel to, you know, 100% playthroughs. I would say just try out different things. But you can still do you can still do that. The best kind of streams are the interactive ones. Yeah, I definitely try to keep them interactive as much as possible. So while we're talking about childhood games, let's delve more into this. So everybody in the chat right now, tell me what your childhood game was. What was the very first video game you ever played? Or if you want to change it doesn't have to be the first video game you ever played. Like, what was the game that you played the most in your childhood? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's keep this stream even more interactive, because we all know my childhood game. Now, it's not the very first game I played, but my childhood game, one of them anyway, is Spyro. Spyro the Dragon. Oh, get out of here. Oh, God, I nearly... the only one I remember is Donkey Kong. Okay, so was that Donkey Kong on the Wii or on the Wii U? Which, like, I'm just using those consoles as an example. Like, what was the exact game? Sonic on Sega, the original one. Oh man, you are my soulmate, little low gamer. You are my soulmate. My very first video game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Master System. I got the cheap version. I got the cheap version. Mindpix Gaming, yours was Minecraft. Cool, man, cool. I love it, keep it coming. So Black and the Gamer is Donkey Kong. Little Low Gamer is Sonic. Mindpix Gaming is Minecraft. Aiden, are you still there? So that's pretty cool. So mine is Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System. That's pretty cool. Some really diverse games there. Cars, the video game on PS2 was my first game. And my childhood, well, sorry to say this, but Skylanders. Boo! 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 I'm only joking. If you grew up playing that game, it's perfectly fine. But you can imagine, like, I'm gonna make a point here in a second. My favorite one was Donkey Kong Jungle. So Jungle Beat, I think that was either on the GameCube or on the Wii. That Firefly turned blue. Yeah, he changes colour the more damage he takes. So let me make this more interactive, because I know all those games, by the way. I know all those games. So let's start with, okay, I spoke already about it was Minecraft. Okay, so let's okay, so let's take Minecraft, Mindpix Gaming. Okay, what would you do if a new Minecraft game came out, but it was an ultra realistic city simulator? So basically, what if it was just a rip-off of Sim City? Okay, what would you do if Minecraft was no longer had that visual charm, that visual blocky charm, and it became ultra realistic? And you were very limited to how you could build. How would you feel, Mindpix Gaming, about that? Would you embrace that change, or would you be angry with that change? And for the space of GTA, well, not necessarily, because you can't build in GTA 5. So what would you do if the visuals were completely changed and it became completely realistic, and you were limited to how you could build? How would you feel about that, Mindpix Gaming? Oh, I think I've reached the area. No problem, Black and the Gamer. So we spoke about. I found the area I'm looking for. Nice. So I spoke about Donkey Kong and how we would feel about that. So I don't need to kind of repeat that. So Mindpix Gaming, yeah. How would you feel? Would you embrace the change, or would you be against that change? That just ruins the whole world. That just ruins. So you'd feel it ruined the whole game. Okay. Actually, Street Fighter was my childhood game, not Skylanders. Ah, nice, man. Street Fighter. I love it. Bit of Street Fighter. Boom. That's nice, man. So you wouldn't be happy with the change, basically. Okay. So your childhood game was Street Fighter, Aiden. Okay. So what would you do, Aiden, if Street Fighter became an arm wrestling game? I'm being so sarcastic here. I'm trying to think of a genuine change you can introduce here. What if Ryu and Ken were not in Street Fighter? What would you do if Ryu and Ken were not in Street Fighter? And what if they completely radically changed the combat? Looks at a gun. Well, there you go. You would react to that with anger, wouldn't you? Who else is here? Little Low Gamer. What would you do? Well, I think me and you both know how crazy Sonic has changed over the years. I could say, what would you do if Sonic became a werewolf? But that already happened. I don't know what to say about Sonic, really. But I think Sonic has already happened. Like, what's happening with Spyro has already happened with Sonic. So we don't need to talk about that. We all know how angry we got when Sonic, became a werewolf and radically changed, and he just didn't feel like Sonic anymore. But he's back now. He's back now with Sonic Mania and Sonic Mania Plus. So Sonic is back. There's no stress for Sonic. Sonic is back. So the reason I asked that question to everyone, I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. If I'm leaving anybody out, I love how they finally gave Sonic. Yeah, they finally gave Sonic true love. They finally gave Sonic true love. I think that covers everybody. If I haven't covered everybody, let me know in the comment section below. But I think that's covered everyone. So yeah, so I'll talk now again, and I know I spoke about this a lot of times already in the stream and in previous streams. So one of my childhood games was Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation 1. And of course the sequel, Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. Those were my childhood games on the original PlayStation 1 years ago when I was a kid. I loved that game, and what I loved about it was the cute and charming visuals of the look of Spyro and his personality. And I loved just running around as him and charging, using my flame, and collecting gems and dragons was the biggest part of the game that I loved. So when I was a kid, so I didn't really understand who was going to hit up GameStop on Black Game. Oh, I will talk about GameStop in a second, and as far as hitting them up, I'll have a few opinions about what I mean by hitting them up. I was a kid, so I didn't really understand like developers and publishers. But I just knew that there was new Spyro games came out after Spyro 3 that didn't feel like Spyro 1, 2 and 3. But then the older I got, I realised what was going on. New developers were making those games, and they changed Spyro. And by God Almighty, by the time we got to Skylanders, I was really angry, because Skylanders was not Spyro the Dragon. Absolutely not. No gem collecting, no dragon saving. Spyro looked like Frankenstein. It was just diabolical, absolutely diabolical. So my reaction to the changes that Spyro the Dragon went through were the same as Mindpix Gaming's would be for Minecraft becoming ultra realistic. The same, feelings that myself and Little Old Gamer have for Sonic changing, and the anger that Aiden would have for Street Fighter as well. So there's pure anger. So that's why I'm so happy now that Spyro the Dragon is back in his original form. Now, heading up GameStop. I don't know what GameStop is like in America, but GameStop in Ireland charge €15 more for their games than the competition. I absolutely despise GameStop. Again, they charge €15 more for their games. The exact same game that I can get 2 minutes down the road in another game shop. Crazy. And when you're buying something in there, sir, would you want game protection? Just in case there's a nuclear bomb and your games explode, or your games just spontaneously explode. Would you like game protection? No thanks. Okay, sir. Do you have a loyalty card? No. Would you like one? No. Are you sure? Positive. It's free. You can get some great savings. No. Okay, sir. No. Are there any games you want to pre-order? I mean, as far as hitting up GameStop, I want to get a gun and go into GameStop and hit people up with a fucking gun. That's what I want to do. Some games cost $20 in here. Well, it depends on what those games are, Mindpex Gaming. Do you know what I mean? They could be very cheap games. They could be pre-owned games. I'm talking new release games. Like, new release games are €15 more in GameStop. I absolutely hate GameStop. And the way that they treat you, like when you're trying to buy a product, is just so intimidating. Like, so sir, are you sure you don't want to pre-order any games? I'm sure, like, you know what I mean? It's just absolutely crazy. You probably have to pre-order the manager if you want to make an appointment with him. Can I speak to your manager, please? I'm sorry, sir, but have you pre-ordered? Have you pre-ordered it? Should I ask for this game for Christmas? Oh, I would highly recommend this game, Aidan. You actually should. I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it. That's how people download it. Yeah, well, for me, I don't know like what game stores you have, but for me, like there's a store called Smith's Toy Stores, and there's a section called Software Zone in there that sells video games, and they charge €15 less than GameStop do. And there's other stores as well, like Argos is one of them. So for me, I just literally walk down the road. Literally walk 2 minutes down the road, and I'm saving money. €15 to be exact. And I don't have any of this bullshit about game protection thrown at me and loyalty cards and would you like to pre-order this game? None of that. They just serve me my product, and I give them their money. They're happy, I'm happy, and we both go on with our lives. You know what I mean? We both go on with our lives. I hate GameStop with a passion, and I know a lot of other people do as well. So yeah, if I was going to hit up GameStop, it would be a completely different definition of hitting up GameStop. I can tell you that much right now. Yeah. Oh man. So I think this level is this level is not complete yet, because I haven't used the key. I thought I used the key. It saves me doing too much talking now. So let's put an end to this level, and therefore an end to this amazing stream. This stream has been amazing. Every now and again, you know, these amazing streams happen, and this is certainly one of those. So yeah, I liked how we had this interactivity about our childhood games and how we would react, you know, if our childhood games got completely radically changed. And I think the general consensus was we would be angry, we would be annoyed, and we wouldn't really embrace those changes. GameStop is different here in America. But like I've seen videos though. I've seen videos of Americans reacting to GameStop, and they've pretty much had the same experiences in terms of being asked about loyalty cards and being asked do they want to pre-order games and game protection and having all those stuff thrown at them. I have a question for everyone. Fire away, Aidan. Aidan has a question. Listen up. Listen up, everyone. Listen up. Spyro, even you. Listen up, Spyro. Don't give me that look, Spyro. Don't give me that look. You're listening right now to Aidan, okay? I can't find that chest anywhere. Where did it go? Oh, I need to eat soon. I need to eat. What was everyone's childhood TV show? Oh, that's good, a TV show. Ooh, man, I have a lot of childhood TV shows, so I'm just going to select the best one. Oh, that is tough, man. That is tough. That is seriously tough. There's so many just spiraling through my mind right now. Oh, Saved by the Bell, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Keenan and Kel, Cow and Chicken. I even watched the original cartoon of Spyro the Dragon. Or not Spyro the Dragon, I wish that was the case. Sonic. I've answered a million times there. Mine was really just Marvel shows. Yeah, me as well, man. I watched Spider-Man, X-Men, Iron Man. You name it. Oh man, I can't define, I can't limit, where am I have I passed on the, I probably have, I've probably passed on this thing so many times. I'm in a really talkative mood right now. Where is that bloody chest? I really love this stream has been fantastic, by the way. I could be due an incoming phone call as well very, very soon, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen before, yeah. Yes, Iggy? So there's so many shows I grew up watching. I don't think I can actually limit it to one, really, to be honest. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to like rephrase your question, if that's okay with you. I'm going to rephrase your question. Did you know about Stan Lee? Oh yeah, I did actually. I did. Man, that's a true legend right there. Like, you know, who would be missed. He lived a good age. He lived a very good age, and the legacy that he has left behind. I'm sorry for making this sad. Oh, you're okay, man. You're not gonna make it sad. No, we celebrate. I think we should celebrate some people's lives. Yeah, rest in peace, Stan Lee. But you know, I think when it comes to death, we should celebrate, be happy, as opposed to being sad. If that makes sense. I just think a person's life, you know, should be celebrated, not mourned. If that makes, I know we're all different. We all react to death differently, of course, but I'm all for celebrating the person's life. And I can't find that chest anywhere. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. So where exactly is up there now again? Okay. Oh no, I'm going to go up here, glide here, and glide again. Open. This better be all. This better be all of them. Come on, keep going, keep going. 94. Oh damn! This video is going to be a bit longer. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So there's 6 more left. And I'm going to be due an incoming call pretty soon, so just in case I get a phone call, the stream will be momentarily interrupted. Momentarily interrupted. I should answer the phone. What do you want? Who is this? Fuck off. I'm playing Spyro. Imagine. And then they turn around. Oh, sorry, so you don't want that €1 million that you won. Okay? That's fine, we'll give it to somebody who wants it. I'm going to eat beer. No bother. Oh man, I'm starving myself. Actually, I'm starving. Oh my god, pass some food to the phone, will you? Oh god, I'm absolutely starving myself. 6 gems speed now. That's a bit of a tricky one now, isn't it? Oh, this reminds me of one of my earlier streams I did of this game, and it took me like 2 hours to fucking find it. Oh my god, not again! Don't do this to me. Most people will remember as well that episode where I was playing Wolfenstein. So if it's anything like Wolfenstein, get comfortable. Get comfortable, because you're going to be here for a while. How the hell do I get up there? There could be gems inside there. No, there actually isn't gems in there too. Okay, so Aiden, I will see you soon. If I don't see you by the end, if I don't see you at the end of the video, I'll see you in the next episode of Green Hut Gaming. Man, there's something so strange, in a good way. I feel like the 90s are back. I'm playing Spyro the Dragon. Pokemon Yellow has been remade in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. There's a PlayStation Classic coming out before Christmas. The Spice Girls are coming back. I mean, holy hell, man! What year is this? What year is this? Has time travel been invented? Did I stumble into the 90s again? I love it. But it's going to be the year of 2020 before I find those missing gems. I don't know why I keep on coming back here, expecting them to just magically show up. But yeah, with all these games coming back and being remade and re-released and bands reforming, yeah, it just will make you feel like we're living in the 90s. Okay, I'm absolutely starving. Aiden has made me more hungry now, because he's made me realise that I'm actually hungry. He's actually reminded me that I'm hungry. Yeah. I've been reminded that I'm hungry. I can't figure this out. Where was I a second ago that I actually glided to them? Where did I find that? I'm going to take my phone out of the charger for a second there because I'm 56%, so it's doing okay. Turn off location. Okay, I don't need location turned on. Right, that's better now. So I've got one viewer watching. Everybody has left me. I'm only joking. It's been a long enough stream anyway, so I wouldn't expect anybody to watch it as long as they do. I'm trying to figure out where to go here now. It ain't easy. It ain't easy being purple. I'm just saying it ain't easy to be green. Well, actually, fun fact, I believe that Spyro was originally intended to be green, and he looked a lot more menacing, and he was actually bigger as well. He was actually like more of an adult kind of character. But I think either Sony or Universal Interactive kind of got back to them and said, look, you know, this is going to be a mascot for a children's console, so we need to kind of you know, make him a little more childish. Oh, how the times have changed, huh? How the fucking times have changed. Now it's like, let's make this murderous, baldy fucking animal Kratos the fucking mascot for PlayStation. Oh man. Wasn't bashing Kratos, by the way. Kratos, if you're listening to me, don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's just simply pointing out how times have changed. You are the new face of PlayStation now. Please don't kill me. I mean you no harm. Still the bally bastard there. Ha 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 ha. Sorry Kratos, I am sorry this time. Okay, this game is actually driving me insane now. All of my viewers have left me. You've left me! Shame on you. I'm only joking, honestly I'm only joking. I mean, I wouldn't watch a YouTuber for this long anyway myself, so it's all cool. But in order to keep this video relevant, I gotta keep it going because it is called Icy Cavern, and I need to complete Icy Cavern before I can. Where was that place where I glided to? I get lost so easily. It's so easy for me to get lost. It's very easy for me to get lost. Okay, when I want to go hungry, I go crazy. I think I've realised that now. Actually, yeah, when I go hungry, I go crazy. I go a little bit crazy. Where is the place where you jump on the platforms to glide to the thing? Where is that? Because that's where I need to go, I think. Where can I be hiding? No. I'm going to get that phone call any second, like. It's no wonder how I haven't gotten the phone call already, to be honest. That's the funny thing about it. That's the funny thing about it now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where do I go? Where do I go? I can't do it. I mean, how would you even get up there in the first place? That's what I can't understand. Oh. I don't know where to go. How in the name of God did I find that place earlier? Okay, I'm gonna go back to oh, not here. absolutely starving. Spyro, would you find your fucking gems so I can eat before I starve? Where is the area that I'm looking for? What the hell? Oh, I think I know what they are. I think there's like icicles around here somewhere that you have to use a flame or something to knock them down. I think I remember playing it like many moons ago. Many moons ago. Spyro, I'm hungry. Will you leave me eat, will you? Will you? I want to eat. Fucking starving. Torching me here, man. Torching me here. Absolutely torching me. Where are those gems? Yeah, so right, I need to eat. I need to eat. I have the need to eat. You know the need for speed, but I have the need to eat. Oh fuck. Where then? Where are those gems? I have absolutely no idea. Wait. No, that's where the clue was. I am perplexed. I am perplexed. I am perplexed. I haven't. Wait. Wait. Oh, is it here? Ah, fuck. Well, I think it pretty much answers my question anyway. As far as the missing gems are concerned. I'm hungry and I want to eat, Spyro. Can I eat now? Are you hiding the gems? Hey you. Tell me where the gems are. Where are the gems? Where are the gems? You're gonna pay for that. Well, he wouldn't talk, so I had to kill him. Just the way it is. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Having the balls notion where those gems are. Not a fucking clue. Man, come on. Fucking gems. Bastards of a thing. I mean, where could they be, like? Where could they be? I'm going to glide over here again, because maybe I've missed something down there. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that was close. It was too close to come from, really. There's something up there, isn't there? No? Spyro, have you any idea where to go? Because, like, come on, like, this is getting ridiculous. Getting a bit too ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna get a phone call like really soon. Like, and you know when you're like interrupted by the real world, it's like, oh, hello, how are you? Okay, oh, that's nice. You know, like, and then about just fuck off, like, you know. Unless Donald Trump has started World War III, I don't give a fuck, like. I probably still wouldn't care, to be honest. I'm like, whatever. Whatever, World War III, okay, whatever. Gems, gems, gems. Does anyone see gems? Well, there's nobody watching right now. Tell me I have one viewer. Have I got one viewer? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. There's no need to be shy on Green Herb Gaming. Is it one of my stalkers? Stalking me again. Tut tut tut. Stalk someone else like. Why are you stalking me for? What's special about me? I'm confused. I don't see. I have a terrible sense of direction, and I think that's the problem right now. Wait, I have a theory of where to go. Let's see if this works. Okay, that wasn't where I needed to go. Right, that was actually embarrassing, to be honest with you now. Spyro! Find your gems and be done with it. Be done with this. Well, I actually forget what happens if I lose all my lives. Don't tell me that I have to literally. Nah, surely I would have. No, that wouldn't be the case. Go away, you. Why is he the only? Wait, he has a gem. Does he have a gem? Because why? What if he has 6 gems? See, I'm getting paranoid now. I'm questioning it. Why is he the only enemy I can see in the game? Do you know what I mean? He's the only enemy that's there. What's going on? Why is he the only enemy there? Do you know what I'm saying? There's something not right about that. Maybe I need to burn him or something, or torture him, or some shit. I don't know. So try something there. This is confusing the shit out of it, you know? It's actually crazy when you think about how 6 gems can be that missing. It can be that hard to find. But I do think I know where they are, I'm just not looking properly. I think there's like 6 gems hidden on the ceiling or some area or some part of this level. But I have no idea where. Is that helpful? Wait. Okay. That looked interesting for a few seconds and then it's like, nah. It's fucking nothing, Johnny. You're overreacting to shit. Story of me life. I can sense something here. I can sense gems. My gem sensors are tingling. Oh, there's something here. There was something here. There was something here. There was something here. I know there was. What? 1, 2. Yes! It was 3 gems. Why did I say 6? I can't count. Well, I can't count, but I can complete this level. I'm happy with that now. No, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home now. What's crumbling? I'm shouting the whole level to crumble away. Oh, and I wouldn't be gassed if I could fly all the way. That would be... Nope, not going to happen. But I still have my gems, so I'm happy enough for that. This has been a fantastic stream. Fantastic episode of Green Herb Gaming. Episode 32. Playing my childhood PlayStation Classic game, Spyro the Dragon, remastered in all of its glory. And I made it very interactive as well. I was asking my subscribers, my fantastic supporters, what their childhood game was and how they would react if their childhood game was radically changed. And every person came to the same conclusion and said that if their childhood game was changed, they wouldn't embrace that change. But the reason I asked that question is because Spyro the Dragon is one of my childhood games, one of my PlayStation classics, and I love, the Spyro the Dragon series. And when that game changed so drastically, specifically when Skylanders got developed, I was so pissed. Like, I reacted to that change so negatively because everything I loved about Spyro the Dragon was not found in Skylanders. So I hated it. But now he's back. So the tale of Spyro the Dragon is a dark tale. He's had a rocky road. You know, he was born on the PlayStation, lived a happy life on the PlayStation, had 3 fantastic games, but then he was kidnapped. He was kidnapped by evil developers, and they made some crap Spyro the Dragon games. And then the worst thing of all is Activision changed Spyro's gender and made him a woman. And Activision raped Spyro the Dragon. And Spyro the Dragon gave birth to a deformed Frankenstein called Skylanders. But now Activision and Spyro's rapist has seen the wrongdoings and have actually went back and brought back the original Spyro the Dragon, and he's living happily ever after, and he will continue to live happily ever after. That was a pretty deep story there. But yeah, I think I've told the story too many times now, so the remainder of episodes I think everyone knows now how I feel about Spyro the Dragon, and how I felt about it changing, and how happy I am now that it's back. So I think everyone knows that by now. It doesn't need to be It is so ironic that I finally find the 3 gems and I'm fucking stuck. Isn't that just so, like, hilariously ironic? Oh no, wait, I think I'm back now. I want to go home so I can eat my food. Can I go home and eat my food now? Because I'm going to get that phone call literally like in a second. One. Like, you know what I mean? Bastards, where do I go? Are you laughing at, you bitch? What are you fucking laughing at? Stop. Fucking whore. Laughing at me thinking, oh, this is funny. It's starting my balls off here, like. Ah, Jesus Christ, like. How do I get home? This is so typical, like. Bet you will laugh at me again, I'm going to actually murder you. It's up here, isn't it? People have no idea just how bad my sense of direction is. Here we go, return home. So that has been episode 32 of Green Herb Gaming, one of the best episodes I have made in a very long time, that we have made in a very long time, because the reason it was so good was because of the amazing support I got from the likes of Aidan Denniston, Mindpex Gaming, Black Knight the Gamer, even my own dad, and how interactive it was. So a great stream it was. Big shout out to Pro Chronics Vlogs, the birthday boy. Hope he's having a fantastic birthday. L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Kid 23, and all of my other lovely subscribers. So stay tuned for more episodes of Green Herb Gaming, where I'll be playing some more Spyro the Dragon. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.